got my ass beat by 2 white police officers, man, and it shook my whole world. I was a rapper. I had just did Juice. Even though I was very progressive, my family been paying. I was really about just getting out there making some money. I had enough of poverty. I thought I made it. I thought I made it. I swear to God, I thought I made it. I felt good about myself. I felt good like I did something, like I was a part of this society, you know? And I always wanted to think for myself. And I said, okay, I'm here. I done did a movie. I want to scream. I'm rapping. I got money in my pocket. I got a bank account. I'm going to the bank. You know, I swear to God, on my mama, 2 police officers stopped me. What's your name? Tupac Shakur. Go ahead, bro. They start laughing. What kind of name is that? Shit. What's your name? John. What fucking kind of name is that?
What are you watching?
Bay Area IPTV. And if you touch that dial, you're getting shot.
I gotta get mic'd up. Hey, what up, man? It's your boy Darren Dickerson, man. Let me get y'all mic'd up. Hold on. I want the audio to be crispy. Yeah, what up, y'all? It's your boy Darren Dickerson, man. We in for you got a hell of a one today, y'all. So listen, man. I was just listening to Oshino going in on the Fat Boy. Y'all know I work with the real Rick Ross, Ricky Ross. What up, y'all? Some of y'all may have watched my content on his YouTube channel. You know, and if you do, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. But we finna get into this. We talking about today, man. It's crazy because, you know, I've been talking about Tupac at the Black Expo in '93. I don't know if y'all seen that.
They told me to watch my language. Fuck that. Y'all forgive me. Y'all heard curses. It's bad out here. And it ain't pretty. So, you know, shit, let's be real. That's number one. My English is bad. I'm a high school dropout. You know, it's going to be real. I'm going to be talking like real shop. But I'm going to be talking from my heart. Ain't nothing written down. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. So y'all got to feel me. I'm going to be talking in slang. So, you know, some of y'all might get lost. I'm sorry. But I'm going to just do what I got to do. Because God damn it, I'm losing. And the only reason I'm losing is because I never had a daddy. I never had nobody to sit me down and tell me this. You know what I'm saying? They told me, but I didn't believe it because they let my mama crack. I'm telling y'all the truth, as much as it hurt me, cracked out, homeless, no life in Baltimore. And my mama put motherfucking work in. Do you hear me? My mama was a gun packing. What I'm talking about for you, motherfucker. Excuse me. But my mama put in work. You know, to be laying up in the room cracked out, I got disdain for a lot of motherfuckers. You feel me? And that's why I'm telling y'all, I got to be serious. If we don't struggle, the struggle got to come from our heart. It can't come because we looking to it from a king back then. It got to come because I'm looking at you and you look goddamn it good to me and you my sister. And I ain't gonna let none of these crackers take you down. You feel me? It got to come like that. It got to come from my heart. It's like that. It's like that. It's hard out here. Like they say we got war, and in war, everything is good. It's all good. You feel me? And when I say thug life, I mean that shit. Because these white folks see us as thugs. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care if you think you a lawyer, if you a man, if you an African American, if you whatever the fuck you think you are. We thugs and niggas to these motherfuckers. You know? And until we own some shit, I'ma call it like it is. How you gonna be a man and we starve? You know? And you can walk about 5 different houses and a man in either one of them motherfuckers. How we gonna be a man? How we gonna be African American? We out here dying. We thugs and we niggas until we set this straight this shit right. We gonna stay thugs. You know? And that's real, man. It's like a motherfucker, I have nightmares. I mean this shit. I'm dead serious. And whoever I hurt, I apologize. But I have nightmares, y'all. I swear to God. Shit changed. I used to be happy. I used to talk good. I used to talk without cursing. I used to walk, you know. But goddamn, they done took Latasha. They done took Yusef. They taking out niggas younger than me, man. And we ain't doing shit. Nobody hurt died 17 years fucking old. When we 17, you know what we doing? Killing each other. You know that shit kills me, man. Little Natasha got a bullet on the motherfucking back and ain't there one of y'all do a motherfucking thing. told us to write motherfucking track. He was dying. I got my ass beat by 2 white police officers, man, and it shook my whole world. I was a rapper. I had just did Juice. Even though I was very progressive, my family been paying. I was really about just getting out there making some money. I had enough of poverty. I thought I made it. I thought I made it. I swear to God, I thought I made it. I felt good about myself. I felt good like I did something, like I was a part of this society, you know? And I always wanted to think for myself. And I said, okay, I'm in. I didn't get a move. I want to scream. I'm rapping. I got money in my pocket. I got a bank account. I'm going to the bank. You know, I swear to God, on my mama, 2 police officers stopped me. What's your name? Tupac Shakur. Go ahead, bro. They start laughing. What kind of name is that? Shit. What's your name? John. What fucking kind of name is that? You feel me? But I was wrong because these 2 niggas had guns. These 2 cops had guns and sticks and attitudes. So it so happened I jaywalked. I swear to y'all, I didn't even know what jaywalking was. I swear, I thought he meant that I was bopping. You know, like walking. I thought he said they stopped, 2 cops stopped me in front of my bank, hands up, talking about the whole routine for jaywalking. Not for coming out of the car with a gun. I wasn't strapped at all.
But a lot of y'all have seen it. And then, you know, a lot of y'all know about Rick Ross, but I don't know if y'all know about Iran-Contra. You know, I don't know if y'all know about what the government has really, really been into. You know, it's wild that we live in a time, man, where there's so much misinformation. You know, it's the reason I'm doing this show, Discovery and Distrust. Right? Welcome to Discovery and Distrust. I'm your host, Darren Dickerson. And recently, we wrote a couple articles about Donald Trump's plan to give the 1.8 billion away to the people who stormed the Capitol. All right, 1.8 billion to people who already went out and committed a gang of other crimes. I'm just letting a few more people come in, man. It's your boy Darren Dickerson. This is a TikTok version of Discovery and Distrust. You can watch my show also on Freeway Ricky Ross's YouTube channel. You can also watch on Facebook, my name, Darren Dickerson on Facebook. And I'm about to educate y'all on something real that we need to be talking about as a Black community. Right? For real. And these articles are up on Inglewood IPTV. Right? I'm going to drop it in the chat. So, yeah, we posted some articles, man, on Inglewood IPTV. And the articles are talking about, one is about Rick Ross. He's demanding his share of the money that Donald Trump was putting aside, the 1.8 billion weaponization money, right? Because the money's supposed to be for people who the federal government was targeting, right? Now, I know y'all know Freeway Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross, as, you know, international drug dealer. That, you know, he was the pipeline for all this dope coming from South America. Okay? That, you know, we know crack cocaine first in LA. Have you ever seen Snowfall? And you know the whole thing about Snowfall. You know, hey man, y'all invite people to watch, you know, share this video with people. You know, I'm new. So yeah, they trying to here they go with the TikTok stuff, bro. They trying to say something about this live. But this is an educational live, bro. And, you know, they're trying to say that, you know, it's crazy that what my video doesn't contain any original, that is not true, because the article is original content. Everything up here is original. But, you know, this is what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to suppress us from knowing these truths. See, they'll highlight any kind of drama, any dissension among black people or black men the worst, or black women the worst, or any of those little conversations y'all want to have. But anything that's going to tell y'all something real about what really has been going on, they ain't going to let that get out. They immediately going to put up a strike about something that's not original when everything on this page is original. Period. You know what I mean? So, I was trying to wait for more people to come in. See, they don't want y'all to know what's really going on. That's the crazy part. So let me get into this video.
In 1986, the Iran-Contra scandal blew open Washington, but the official investigation stopped at the Beltway. It never made it to Arkansas. Oliver North needed a covert supply chain, weapons going out, cash coming back, and somewhere in between, a place where planes could land and nobody asked questions. That place was Mina Intermountain Municipal Airport, a small regional airstrip tucked into the Ouachita Mountains of western Arkansas. Population under 6,000, oversight near zero. Barry Seal had already turned Mina into the most important covert airstrip in America. Tons of cocaine, millions in cartel money, and according to multiple investigators, a direct line to CIA-connected operations. When North's network needed infrastructure, the pipeline was already built. The Kerry Committee investigated. They found documented evidence of drug trafficking tied to Contra supply flights. They noted that federal agencies had interfered with state-level drug investigations in Arkansas. The investigation stopped just short of naming names in Little Rock. Just short. The question has never been fully answered. Who in Arkansas authorized the use of that airstrip, and what did they know?
Yeah, what did they know? So now, you handful of people that's seeing this going to be the only ones that's going to see it on TikTok. I'm going to download it and I'll share it on another platform. But I came on here just to see, what this would be. A minute ago, these all the numbers on people coming in was going up, people joining left and right. But then TikTok has decided that this conversation, they don't want y'all to see. Why? It ain't because it's not original content. Yeah, that clip that I just played was the only thing that's not original. So, they've already banned this. They already doing the internet strikes. But what you just saw was in '86, the federal government was a part of a scheme to bring dope into America. That scheme is called Iran-Contra. Iran-Contra is Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross. So they found at the time, functional illiterate. He tells you that. He couldn't read. There were no jobs. The picture they try to paint of what America was like after the 60s, it was only like that for a handful of educated Negroes. By the 80s, they had clamped that shit down. Right? They had tried to cut off all pipelines to education, to opportunity, to jobs. Yeah, the 80s was booming for people who already had an education, who was already in with a corporation, who knew how to keep their head down and keep themselves employed. But anybody else coming after that, man, what? And they knew it was the Wild Wild West in these streets. So by the time Tupac comes along, right? By the time Tupac comes along and he's speaking at the 1993 Black Expo, he talks about that there was a break in the generations. There was a fundamental misunderstanding of how the King legacy was playing out, the results of the Black Power movement, the life he was really living, although his mother was a ex-Black Panther and put everything on the line for Black people. The truth is that there was really only a handful of Black people who were actually in these movements, in these marches. That's the real handful. That's it. We make it seem like, yeah, a bunch of people marched across the Pettus Bridge, a bunch of people was in the streets, but them people was just those people in those cities. Everybody else was watching it on TV. the vast majority of Black Americans didn't protest. They supported. They might have wrote checks. They may have went to church and screamed inside their churches, but the majority benefited. And so when they started locking brothers up, killing brothers in the street, when we didn't burn every city to the ground behind Fred Hampton, for example, we glorify Fred Hampton. Now, Fred Hampton's death was just the death of another Black radical. One of many deaths that happened between the 50s and 75. And the only people who really had the power to rally any numbers of Black people were Dr. King and Elijah Muhammad. And then Elijah Muhammad dies. And the Nation of Islam, as constituted then, dissolves. They become Orthodox Muslims. This faction of the Nation of Islam is a reconstitution that Farrakhan started. So it never really regained the power and influence that it had before. So the crazy part is they don't want you guys to see this. TikTok just shut this video down for it being not original content when everything on the screen you see is originally created. All the words are originally written. There was nothing. They're like, oh, well, we're not going to recommend this video. Why don't they want y'all to know this, bro? That's the question you need to ask yourself. So I'm going to end this on TikTok. I'm going to go live on another platform and have the same conversation.
America, welcome to IPTV.
Knowledge of yourself, and with the greater knowledge of nature, you must know what is good and what is not. You must know what is finite. You must know that which is material, physical, and otherwise.